Heyo everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Days of Addict, and we're back with another SAO ARS tier list. So today we'll be doing the charge character tier list. Last time we made the break character tier list, so you can go check it out if you didn't already, or go check it out if you're watching this video, or don't go check it out if you don't want to check it out, because who the fuck am I to tell you what to do, right? Okay, so disclaimer, just like break character tier list, don't comment me like no, don't do that, because here, like, look, I literally have half of those units, or less than half, so I'm trying my best to rank all of them, like, even those that I don't have. So I checked the database, like, over there we have every unit stats, we have abilities, we even have artwork. Don't tell me why artwork matters, because it does matter for every unit. Like, if you take this artwork, she's an S. She's an easy S because she has yummy thighs, she has yummy boobies, she has yummy armpits.
Flashback.
Those armpits, holy shit, armpits, yummy. Wait, that's disgusting. Okay, I'm just joking, but artwork matters. Okay, you know, I'm just joking. It doesn't matter because this is about gameplay. Okay, but if it was about artwork, everybody would be on S because the artwork of this game is beautiful. And let's get started actually. Or no, first I needed to say thank you because I'm such a great person. Just like break character tier list, I put the units based on their release date. So the ones at the bottom are the ones that got released early in the game. So first one is this sort of Lena, and the latest one is Super Saiyan Idis with emote. So brand new skill emote, we'll talk about it later. And she's so strong. Well, actually no, I don't know if she's strong or not because she got released 2 days ago, so I still need to experiment with her. But from what I've seen, she's very strong, so we'll talk about her later. And with that said, let's get started, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we'll be starting with Sorted Lena Lolly, or Sorted Lolly as I like to call her. And to be honest, even though she's waifu and stuff, wait, she's a lolly, she's not waifu, well, whatever, she's garbage, she's fucking garbage, because she's a free unit, and free units in this game are garbage. Well, I mean, except for this guy, because he's not free, and he's the worst piece of garbage I've ever seen. That fucking guy, will get back to him, he's the worst unit in the game. So Sorted Lolly, she's bad, but she's a free unit, so we can understand why she's bad, right? So I think I'm gonna put her on C. I'm gonna put her on C, just like break tier list. C for Cathedral, I swear everything in this video is gonna be just like a break tier list. So C for Cathedral, I mean maybe no, or C, like she's free, so it's fine, like it's understandable that she's bad, but you can still use her in Cathedral. So sometimes she's broken in Cathedral. Actually she can be broken because all free characters are supposed to be used at the Cathedral, right? So she has a single target charge and AoE assault skill, and that AoE assault skill is very strong for Cathedral. That's why I put her on C. If it was a single target assault skill, then I would put her on no. Then she has single target heal, can be useful sometimes, and her incarnate single target. Well, it would have been better if her incarnate was AoE too, but whatever, you know. She has an AoE assault, so that's enough. So I recommend using her in Cathedral. Right now we have a water elemental ranking event going. Well, when I upload this, it will probably be over because I take so long to upload videos. But I recommend using the free characters in ranking events, like with their respective elements. Like if you have a fire ranking event, use water units because they give you bonus charge at the beginning of the battle and stuff. So it doesn't matter if their free characters are not, just use all water units that you have and level them up and stuff. And then we have Asuna, so OG Asuna, and she's very underrated actually, this Asuna. I think I'm gonna put her on A for Asuna. Oh, let's go. Holy shit, that was a bad joke, sorry guys. So she's very underrated, but she's very strong. Like she's very strong, not a lot of people know that. Like actually, just like break tier list one more time. So she's like OS Asuna from break tier list, literally the same unit. It's just that this has charge skill and OS Asuna has a break skill obviously, but for the other skills they're the same, like assault with defense debuff and enhanced skill for all allies, like attack buff for all allies. Even though the stats are different, that's why OS Asuna in break tier list was an S. Like OS Asuna was one of the fastest units in the game, but this one stats are kinda meh. I mean all stats are meh, but when I use her, like I have her at level 100 and she can deal a lot of damage. Like she can reach around 70k. Is it 70k? I'm not good with numbers. 70k? Yeah, I think 70k with her incarnate if there's full buffs and critical damage buff and a non-elemental enemy, so it's not bad to be honest. So A for Asuna, she's very good, like I use her as a buffer. Then we have Lifa, and she's an instant A. I mean she would have been an S if we didn't get more charge EL characters. Yeah, charge EL characters. So maybe some of you are beginning in the game and not know what charge EL characters are. Well, we have 4 charge EL characters as you can see from the serial list. Like, you might have noticed the the shitty slash poopy aura around those characters. Like, you have one on Leafa over here, you have one on Asuna over here, you have one on the other useless goddess Asuna, and you have one on Shada. So we have 4 charge yell characters in the game. Well, all 4 of them are good because they're charge yell characters, but out of those 4, the worst one is this Asuna. But this Leafa is probably 3rd. Yes, she's probably 3rd or maybe 2nd. I mean, her speed is very good, like she's the fastest among all charge heal characters, but her abilities are kinda basic. Like, she has an AoE heal, and that AoE heal is very strong, by the way. Like, one AoE heal is enough to get your party to full HP. It's actually ridiculous, like seriously. It's just like a single target heal, except it heals everyone and it's almost full HP. Like, it's stronger than Sortellana's single target heal, so it's very ridiculous. Then she has an assault skill, like just damage, and her 3rd skill is the charge yell skill, so pretty basic skills, to be honest. And then her incarnate is AoE, but she's still very good, especially because of her speed stat. Like, in PvP she can act right away, like first turn, so she's very good. I recommend her as a charge yell character if you don't have one, but if you have the other ones like Sheda or Asuna, just use those because they're better. Then we have Tease. This Tease, like OG Tease, and she's kinda meh. I think I'm gonna put her on C. Like, I'm gonna be strict for this tier list. Like, in Break tier list, I didn't put any gacha units on C. I just put 3 units on C. But right now I'm gonna be a bit strict. I'm gonna put even 3 characters on C because some free characters are so garbage. They need to be put on C. Okay, so let's put her over here because she's obviously better than Sortellana, even stat wise. So she has a single target charge, no bonus effect, a single target assault, no bonus effect, and her 3rd skill is a magic attack buff. So you might think that she's just like Asuna because both have AoE buffs, but no, it's not the same because she just have defense debuff on her assault, and her buff is magic attack, so we don't have a lot of magic attack units. I mean, you need to work a lot to make a magic attack team, like mage team, so she's a C for me. And her assault, I mean her incarnate doesn't have bonus effects, I think, so just C and whatever. Then you have yUuKi, and just no. I know you yUuKi fags are gonna come at me like, no, yUuKi, my waifu, why you put so thing on this? Like, I hate you. Guys, she's the worst unit in the game, along with L3, that guy, but we're gonna go to him soon, like very soon. But yUuKi, you're so bad. You're so freaking bad. Like, no, don't use her, guys. Don't freaking use her. Like, the only thing she has going is her speed stat. But other than that, there's nothing. I think crit stat too, but it's kinda useless. Like, she has low attack, she has low HP, she has low everything, and her skills are so fucking useless. Like just single target charge, single target assault, and the 3rd skill is a self heal with an evade buff. Like, it's so random. Like, just heal yourself, and sometimes you will evade. It's 50-50. You know, it's 50% buff. So sometimes you will evade attacks, sometimes you won't evade attacks. So it's kinda bad. Okay, it's very bad. And her currently single target, I think, so she's garbage. But gladly we have another yUuKi, and she's a break character, and she's very good. Like, in break tier list, I put her on S. Yes, I'm promoting break tier list. Okay, go check break tier list right now, please. Come on, go check it. Or no, finish watching this video. So next we have Yujio, and he's garbage too. He's garbage. He's garbage. Yeah, he's garbage. So maybe C. I mean, right now I use him. We have water elemental ranking event, as I said previously, so I might have put him on B. But let's be honest, he's garbage, okay? He's very garbage. Like, he just has a lot of HP, so you can use him as a tank. But other than that, he's garbage. Like, the worst thing about him is that he has physical damage charge skill, but then his assault skill is magical damage, and then his incarnate is physical damage. What the heck, Bamco? Like, hybrid characters like him are very garbage, because usually weapons focus on one thing. Like, either it gives you a lot of magic attack, or it gives you a lot of attack. But for this guy, like, you don't know what to give him. Sometimes you need to use the charge skill, and sometimes you need to use the assault skill, so it's kinda confusing. Well, he has third skill as a single heal thing, but it's kinda useless, you know? In this game, it's all about AoE, okay? You see here we have Leafa with an AoE heal put on A, and Asuna with an AoE attack buff put on A, but single buffs and heals are kinda garbage, so they will be ranked very low. So C for Yujio, and then we have Wind Asuna, and she's also garbage, obviously garbage. So maybe no, or maybe C. Yeah, she's not a no. She can be usable sometimes. Yeah, she can be usable, or maybe B, maybe even B actually. I think I'm gonna put her on C. She does have a lot of damage. Yeah, probably C, okay? Right now you must be saying like, hey, what the fuck? Why is he putting every single unit in C? What is this? Like, guys, it's the first units that came to the game, so they're kind of bad. I mean, later on we'll get power creep with units and stuff with new effects. So let's put her on C, maybe over here. Even though she has bonus effects, like she has bonus effect on her assault, like it's a break, small break, 25% break, so it can be useful sometimes. And that attack is also AoE. Her AoE is assault. I mean, her assault is AoE, and her charge skill is single target, and the third skill is useless. If she had a better third skill, I would put her on B, but her third skill is so useless. Like, I think it's a self buff and magic attack buff for herself. Like, Asuna, help others. Why do you love yourself? If it was an AoE heal and magic attack buff for all allies, then I would probably put her on B, but it's just single target and on herself only, so it's kinda useless. And now, let's get down to business. My boy Eldri, you trolled me. I was rolling for Super Saiyan Iris and you came. Like, literally when I was rolling for Super Saiyan Iris, every single water unit came, except for that Iris. Holy shit, I raged so hard when recording that video, so Eldri just no. Like, his stats are worse than 4-star, 4-star unit stats. Like, honestly, he's so slow. I think he has 297 speed. Like, other 4-star characters have above like 300, and then there's Eldri sitting at 297 or something like that, so he's so garbage. So he has AoE charge skill, an AoE assault skill, and another single target assault skill with physical defense debuff, but he's still garbage, okay? He's garbage! And I think his incarnate is AoE, but it doesn't matter because he's garbage, okay? Don't use him, just don't. I mean, even in Wrecking Event, like, I have him, but we have Water Elemental Wrecking Event, and I still don't use him because he's so fucking garbage. I use Sortelena and I don't use Eldri. Just Eldri, big no. No. Big fucking no. Next we have staring cringe Kirito, staring lovingly. I think it's so cringe. The names are so cringe in this game. So maybe a B, maybe first B unit. I'm not sure. Should we put him on B? Well, let's get Asuna first. She's probably a B. I mean, she's a charge GL character, so she's always useful, but she's not that crazy good to be put on A. Like, she does have good stats. Like, out of those 4 charge GL units, she's the worst, I said previously, so let's put her on B. She can be used. I mean, if you don't have the other charge GL characters with that poopy aura, then use this Asuna if you only have her as a charge character. I mean, charge GL character. So, charge GL characters, did I tell you what charge GL characters actually are? Well, if you don't know what charge GL characters are, they are the characters that don't have a charge skill, but rather than having a charge skill, they have a buff skill, so it buffs other characters' charge. Like, let's say if you use charge GL on a character, and that character usually gets you 21.5% charge. I mean, that's how it works for all characters. Well, with that buff, they will give you around 50% charge with one attack or something like that, so it doubles the charge, so it's very useful. Like, you want to have at least one charge GL character, like, they save you from having trouble with bosses and stuff. So she's just like Leaf actually all charge GL characters are the same skill set, like just an AoE heal, an assault skill, and an enhanced skill, but they're all different. They have bonus effects. So this Asuna has a bonus effect on her heal, so if you have non-elemental party members, they will get healed, but they will also get the physical defense buff, so that's the nice buff actually. Her second skill is just an assault with damage, and her third skill is just the charge yell. And I don't know about her incarnate because I don't have her, but it's probably a single target incarnate, so she's kinda meh, but still, charge yell character, she gets a B. Then you have Kirito. Maybe we should put him along with her since they were a couple. Like, you see they were on the same banner. Yeah, let's put him on B. Like, he's not bad. He has an attack buff for all allies and stuff. I think B is the best thing for him, and he even has an AoE attack. Like, it's super annoying in Ordinal, especially in Ordinal, that AoE attack. Like, AoE characters are so broken in Ordinal, so I think it's his assault skill, or maybe it's his charge. I'm not sure if it is assault or charge, but he has one as the AoE skill, so it's probably his charge, and then he has one single target assault, I guess, or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know, okay, I don't know. I never use him even though I have him, and his third skill is very strong, so it's an attack buff for all allies, and probably his incarnate is single target. I don't know, to be honest, but whatever, it doesn't matter, okay. Then we have Selka Lolly, best waifu, wait, she's not waifu, okay, sorry, don't call the FBI, so another free unit, and you know what we do to free units? We put them on C! Fucking C for free units, except for some free units, so we'll talk about it later because we got some good free units recently, so probably over here actually, because she does have an AoE assault skill. So how can I say it? The characters that are more on the left are better than the characters that are more on the right. So you see here, Yu is better than Selka and stuff. Yu is better than Asuna, and Asuna is better than these. And you get what I mean, right? I know you're smart. So Selka is kinda average. Yeah, she's bad compared to Sorted Lena, but we still can use her in Cathedral because she's a free character, and free characters are used in Cathedral and only in Cathedral. So just charge skill, and actually free characters charge skills are actually weaker than gacha characters charge skills. Like free characters get you around 18% charge, but gacha characters get you 21.5% charge. So you see the difference. It can kill you like that 3.5, or I don't know my math, but that small charge can kill you sometimes. So that's why free characters are bad. So just charge assault, and I think she has buff. I think it's magic attack buff or something like that. AoE magic attack buff. It's actually nice. That buff is nice, but she's still average. Like stat wise, she's meh, and even skill wise is meh, except for that AoE buff. Then we have this Alice, and I think another C. I mean, her magic attack is very high actually. Yeah, her magic attack is very high. I think it's around 2300, and right now the highest magic attack is 2340 or something like that. I'm not sure, but for me the highest is the Cardinal, so we'll talk about her later. So this Alice has good magic attack, but her other stats are kinda meh, and her skill set is meh. So I think C. I'm not sure, C or B. Maybe B actually, because magic attack, high magic attack is always good, so probably B. Even if her skill set is bad, she can still be useful. So let's put her over here. Yeah, put her on B. So she just has single target charge, single target assault, and first skill is so fucking useless. Like it's a yUuKi level of fucking useless, because it's a single target buff, like magic attack buff and physical res buff. So I don't know, it's just meh. Like this game is about AoE buffs, so having a single target buff is kinda cringe. It makes you feel bad. I don't know, it just makes me feel bad, to be honest, having a single target buff. So let's put her on B. Then we have this Kirito, so probably C too. Yeah, holy shit, we have a lot of units at C actually. Like I said, I'm gonna be strict for this tier list, but holy shit, this is so weird. Like in the break tier list, I just put 3 units on C and that's it, so it's kinda awkward. Well, let's do him over here, or maybe over here. Yeah, over here is better. Yeah, over here. So he has the charge skill, obviously charge skill, because he's a charge character, and assault skill, and his third skill is the magic defense buff, I think. Yeah, magic defense buff in his incarnate is single target. I'm not sure, but I feel like he has an AoE skill. I don't know, just a feeling, but I'm not sure. So you can go check the database to make sure, like, does he have AoE skill or not. But if he does have an AoE skill, he will be very useful for Cathedral, but I'm not sure, so whatever. Then we have Roni, Valentine's Roni, and she's kinda meh, maybe B level of meh. I mean, she's not bad, but she not crazy good either, okay? So probably over here. Yeah, over here. I mean, her stats are not crazy, but her ability has some bonus effects. I think she has continuous damage on her charge or assault or something. I'm not sure. And the magic attack buff, and the assault is AoE. I'm not sure. I just said it like that, but I'm not sure. I think either her charge or assault is AoE. But one attack is AoE, and one attack gives continuous damage, and she has a magic attack buff. And you deal with it yourself, okay? You look what attack is AoE attack, and what attack gives continuous damage, and what does what. So sorry about that, guys, but I didn't do my homework, okay? Well, no, actually I checked every unit before recording this, but I kinda forgot about some units or whatever. Then we have Fanashio! Fanashio! Best waifu, okay, Berkuli. Don't look at me like that, Berkuli, she's best waifu. So I'm between A or B, because she has a lot of bonus effects on her attacks. So maybe B or A. She's not crazy good, so maybe another B unit. Yeah, let's put her on a high B. Yeah, strong B over here maybe. Yeah, strong B. So she has continuous damage on her charge, she has defense debuff on her assault, and she has another AoE assault with attack debuff. So you see she's full of debuffs and stuff. And I think she has bonus effect on her incarnate too, but I don't know what it is because I don't have her. But I looked her up and checked all her abilities, so she's very strong because she has bonus effects on every single ability, so she's very good. But her stats are kinda average, I think. I'm not sure, but her stats are not crazy. Then we have this Kirito, and in break serials I put him on no. But in this series, I'm gonna put him on C because I just feel like it, okay? When I look at, like, I think about it later, and he's actually good for Cathedral, just like other free units. So, probably over here. I mean, he wanted to be special. He wanted to do both break and charge. But in the end, he ended up not being good at either. Like, his charge is super weak, and his break is super weak. Like, other characters charge by 21% or something like that, and he charges by 18%. So you're better off having another charge character rather than having that Kirito with both charge and break skills. They're kinda useless. And then his assault is AoE, so that's the thing that made me put him on C, because it's strong for Cathedral! C for Cathedral, yes! Then we have Celestinon, and she's very overrated. Like, she's hella overrated, to be honest, because she was the first bow character to get released. But she's got nothing crazy, like, even her stats, nothing crazy in her stats. Her attack is not crazy, and her abilities are not crazy. So I think maybe B. Yes, B. Let's go B. The other Celestinon was an S in break tier list, so we can put this Stenon on B. So over here, over here. She's still nice, though. She's still nice. Yeah, let's put her over here. So her charge has a bonus effect actually, so it's critical rate up effect, and I think it's stackable, so it's actually nice. But it would have been better if it was the critical damage up. That would have been way better. Then her assault is AoE, but with bonus damage on a single target, and her third skill is kinda meh. I think it's an attack buff with evade too, maybe 20% evade or something like that. So it's like yUuKi, okay? It's like this yUuKi, the no yUuKi, but she's good because it's an attack buff. She can buff herself and she can evade if she wants. So she's kinda average, and her incarnate is AoE. So B for Xenon. And if you don't agree, then go fuck yourself. Okay, I'm just kidding. Just tell me in the comments and we can discuss. Or no, go make your own tier list. Okay, you can go make your own tier list in the description. Go check the description. I'll link it down below, and you make your own tier list. So next is Yuna, and I'm between A or B. Yeah, she has nothing crazy either, so I think she joins the B club, right? Holy shit, we have so many units in B actually. Yeah, let's put her on B. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here. Maybe over here actually. She's very good. Yeah, she's very good. Like, she has an effect on her charge skill. Like, it gives the regen effect to all dark elemental allies. It's very useful, especially for dark ranking event or something like that. Like, we already had the dark ranking event, and she was so useful over there. Then her assault has no bonus effect, I think, but it's AoE, so it's always nice to have an AoE assault. And her third skill is very useful, so it's a defense debuff to enemies and a defense buff for allies. Holy shit, it's so nice. And what the fuck is that? What is this? GeForce Game Ready. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, GeForce Game Ready. Okay, get the fuck out, thank you. So, we were talking about Yuna, and she even has the heal on her incarnate. Like, when you use her incarnate, you heal all allies by a small amount, so it's always useful to have that. So, she's very good. I got spooked by her 2 times, too, so she is very fucking good. Then we have this Asuna, and probably A2. She's just like Lifa, but she does have her speed. She does have Lifa's speed, but she has bonus effects on her abilities. So Lifa has a lot of speed, but this Asuna has bonus effects on her abilities. So they're both good. They're both very good actually. So probably over here, because the Lifa remains better, because she can act at the beginning of battle. She can start buffing at the beginning of battle. So she has an AoE heal just like other charge heal characters. So AoE heal with a magic res buff for all water elemental allies. So very useful for water ranking events, of course. And her assault is AoE, and it gives bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. And her third skill is just a basic charge heal skill, so kinda basic. And her incarnate gives continuous damage, so she's very good actually. Like, she can use her incarnate to do continuous damage, then use her assault to do bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage, and then use her heal to heal all allies to full HP and give them a buff if they're water elemental, so she's very good. Then we have the Silica, and actually I just got her. I just got her while rolling for Idis too. I told you all, I got all water units when I rolled for Idis, so I expected her to be bad. Like, I expected her to be a C when I first used her, but she's actually good. Like, I still have her at level 80 and she hits hard. So I think she's a B, because she's not that crazy to be put on A, okay? But she's still good. Probably over here, or maybe over here. Or over here? Yeah, over here is better, so... She has... The bad thing about her actually is just like Yu-Gi-Oh! She has the physical damage charge skill, but then her other skills are magical damage. So that one charge skill, it's super annoying. It triggers me because it's physical damage. Like when you use it, you just hit at the 3000 damage or something like that, and then use her magic attack skills, and she hits at the 1000. I mean 10,000, not 1,000. Holy shit, I'm so bad with numbers. Sorry guys. So she has an attack debuff on her charge. She has very good assault skill actually. It's an assault skill on a single target and an AoE heal for all allies. So it's a small heal, like 2000. Right now I have her at level 80 and she is at 2000. But it can save you. Like you can just get the enemy on loop and then spam incarnate and spam that skill and you're safe. Like just heal every turn and she's very good. And then her third skill is just an AoE skill. So she has an AoE assault and a single target assault. So the AoE assault has continuous damage, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably has continuous damage. And her incarnate has no continuous damage too. Yeah, she has continuous damage, so she's very good, especially that heal skill. It's so fucking yummy. It saved me so many times in water ranking event. Then we have her twin. So they got released together, the swimsuit Lisbeth and swimsuit Silica. And actually Lisbeth is worse than Silica. I mean, she's the worst Lisbeth in the game. Like we don't have a lot of Lisbeths, but among all the Lisbeths, she's the worst. Yeah, the Lisbeths, especially because she uses a mace, and literally in the game only Lisbeth uses maces. Okay, so it's kinda hard to get the mace if you roll her from the gacha. Like you get spooked by her, and then you don't have a weapon for her, so it's kinda sad. Maybe put her on B. Yeah, let's put her along with Silica, because she's usable. I mean, her speed stat is good. Yeah, her speed stat is good, but other than that, she's got nothing crazy going for her. So let's put her on B. A low B actually. Yeah, very low B. Probably over here. Yeah, probably over here. So she has actually she has a defense debuff on her charge, so it's useful. And then she has I'm not sure what she does actually. I'm sure she has heal, like AoE heal with an evade buff for herself, but I don't know about her assault. Her assault is probably just pure damage, right? It just deals damage and that's it, but I don't know. Once again, go check the database to be sure, of course. And then we have this Fizzle, and she's good actually. I mean, she has a hole. Well, of course she has a hole, she's a girl, but wait, what? She has a hole in her skill set. You see what I mean? Yes, of course. So she has a hole in her skill set. That's why we're gonna put her on B. But if she didn't have that hole, we would have put her on A. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so pervert. I'm not pervert, okay? I'm not fucking pervert. You're pervert, not me. So probably D. Maybe over here. Maybe even over here. Yeah, over here. Oh, over here. Over here, okay? I decide waifus, and waifus are higher than Kirito. And maybe even Funashio is higher than Kirito. Okay, every waifu is higher than Kirito because this game is all about waifus. You see how many waifus we have in the game? Look at those waifus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's Kirito and a few guys. Like, they're so useless. So let's get back to Fizzle. So she has a hole, we said. Holy shit. So yeah, never mind. So she has a charge skill. I think it's an attack debuff too on the charge skill, I'm not sure. And then her assault is so strong, it has a defense debuff and a small break, 25% break, so it can be useful sometimes. But her third skill, it's awful. Like, even her stats are good. Like, she has 320 speed. It's actually very high, 320. I think right now the highest speed is 400. I mean 324. And then there's this Fizzle 320, so she's very fast, and even her stats are good. But her third skill, it fucked her up. Like, it's just a debuff, but the debuff is only usable on water elemental units. Is it water elemental? What's the opposite of earth elemental? Is it water elemental? Well, it's just on the opposite element of earth, so it's probably water. So it's just 10% magic defense and defense debuff, but you can only use it on water elemental units. So if you don't have a water elemental enemy, you literally can't use that skill. You usually play with 2 skills only. So it's a bit sad, to be honest, but it's fine. We still put her on B because of her high speed. Like, she didn't have high speed, I would put her on C. So she's very nice. And then Nastasia Asuna. Don't say anything, just straight up S. S, fucking S. S for the S. She's God. She's literally God. Like, this Asuna and Stola Sinan, they're the queens. Stola Sinan, queen of break, and there's Asuna, queen of charge, but they're both queens of critical damage. Okay, let's get down to it. So she has charge skill with magic defense debuff, that's already good. And then she has an assault skill with critical damage buff for all allies. And then she has a heal with a magic defense buff with a seal removal, or no, not seal removal actually, it's stun removal, but it's still overpowered, okay? She's so fucking strong, it's actually ridiculous. This is the biggest power creep in the game actually, with critical damage buff. Like her and Solo Xenon are the most overpowered units in the game. So if you're going for that guaranteed 4-star ticket, like where you choose which 4-star you want, I recommend going either for her or Solo Xenon if you need a break character, because both are fucking broken because of the critical damage buff. Or you can also go for this Leafa, but we'll get back to her later. So she also has the critical damage buff, and like literally only 3 characters with critical damage buff, but they're overpowered. Only 3, but the 3 are overpowered. Then we have free yUuKi, and free character as usual C, but she's better than other free characters. I might even put her over here, even though she has bad stats, but her skills are interesting. Yeah, over here. Yeah, over here is the best thing. Yeah, over here, like she has an attack buff. Like look, this unit has an attack buff. Attack buff is so useful actually. You might not think it's useful, but it's actually very useful attack buff for all allies. And I don't know about her other skills, so let's just keep it. Like she's just a free unit, okay? If you wanna look up her skills, just go and check the database, obviously. Then we have this Tears and low B. Yeah, low B, probably along with Alice because she's kinda average. Like her skill set is meh. I mean, I'm not sure about her stats, but I think her stats are also meh. Maybe her magic attack is high, I'm not sure, but maybe here actually, maybe a high B. I don't know what I'm saying because I don't know anything about this unit. I don't have her, so if this is not accurate, then whatever. Maybe over here, yeah, over here, like she has charge skill with no bonus effects, I think, and then she has assault skill with continuous damage. And then she has another assault skill, it's AoE with bonus damage on a single target, and it inflicts bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. Or maybe it's the opposite, maybe the AoE skill inflicts continuous damage and the single target skill inflicts bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. I don't know, but whatever, okay. Then we have Cardinal and S. Obviously S, like right now she's the highest magic attack character in the game. I mean, I'm not sure, but for me she's the highest magic attack with 2340, I think. So she's very strong. Probably an S for me. Like she has a magic defense debuff, of course. She has an assault with continuous damage on a single target, like a magic defense debuff on her charge. I didn't say that, so she's very good. And she has an AoE heal with a magic attack buff. So she has magic attack buff and magic defense debuff, 20%, 20%. That's a total of 40% bonus damage. She is fucking overpowered. And she has continuous damage on her incarnate. Her incarnate is so strong. Like I have her at level 100. You might say I'm biased, but on this one, I'm not biased at all because she's very strong. Like she hits at 11,000. Is it 11,000? Wait, what is that number already? 100,000? 111,000? I think it's 111,000. Well, whatever. I'm not good with numbers, but you got it. She hits very hard with her incarnate. Like when you use her incarnate, it's like 100,000. What am I even saying at this point? Okay, you got it. I'm bad with math, and that's all you need to know. Then we have Berkuli and A or B. A or B. Maybe we should put him with his wife Funashio, but maybe not. Probably an A, right? He's very strong. Like his magic attack. I mean, his attack. He does have magic attack. He has only physical attacks. Maybe you should put him with Funashio, or maybe not. He has very high attack. So, and he's the only character with a counter ability, so probably an A, maybe a low A. Yeah, let's put him on A. Like his charge skill has the defense debuff, his assault skill is just damage, I think, I'm not sure, and his third skill is so special. Like he's the only character with that kind of skill. Like it's I don't even know what it is. It's a counter attack, I think, and that's it. Like when he gets hit with the non-elemental attack, he counter attacks. So I don't know if it's good or not, but it sounds interesting, to be honest. When you have a non-elemental boss or something, like literally don't need a non-elemental boss because all units use non-elemental attacks. You see what I mean? So he might be useful. I'm not sure because I don't have him, but if some of you guys have him, then tell me if he's useful or not. Tell me if we should put him on B or A, but I'm gonna put him on A right now. I'm gonna put him over there. And then Terraria, Leafa, and S, because she has critical damage buff, and critical damage buff in this game is the best thing. Critical damage buff for all allies, it's broken. So she's more about support actually. She's the best support in the game, to be honest. Like she has a defense debuff on her charge, she has critical damage buff for all allies on her assault, and she has an attack buff as her third skill. So it's a total of 15% for attack buff, then 20% for critical damage buff, so it's 35%, and then 20% defense debuff. It's 55% bonus damage. Well, so you can't get all that damage together, like you can get all the buffs together, like it would be hard to do that, like you need to use a charge, and then you need to use the enhance, so most likely you'll get the enhanced part critical damage buffs. Yeah, probably you get 300. I was about to say 300. I mean 35% buff for all allies with critical damage and attack buff. So she's very good. And on her incarnate, she has a small heal just like Yuna. So it's always useful to have that. So very good unit. I recommend getting her too with if you have the ticket. Like if you're a whale and you bought that ticket where you choose what 4-star you want. So if you need utility, then go for this Lipa. And then if you need magic damage, go for this Xenon. No, she's Stasia, not Xenon. What am I even saying at this moment? Look, I'm losing my voice. I don't know what I'm saying. I talk too much in this video. I'm not used to doing this. I'm so sorry, okay? Then we have Lisbeth, so whatever. Oh wait, let me get hydrated. Wanna hear some ASMR? Okay, I'm gonna turn this channel into an ASMR channel. Listen to this. I'm gonna drink water, stay hydrated. Okay, so we didn't even make noise. Like, how do you make noise when you drink water? You can't do it. Like, just try doing noise when drinking water. You just can't do it, okay? And then we have this, what's her name? Lisbeth! So I think A, her magic attack is very high too. She's like, just like Cardinal, maybe a 20 difference, just 20 difference between them both. I think she's at 2320, so she's very good. I mean, I didn't expect her to be that good, to be honest. When I rolled for her, I was just rolling for fun. Like, I was just like, hey guys, let's roll, let's just have fun, let's go roll. And then I got her from my first multi. It was so weird, I think, I'm not sure, but I got her so early. Like, I didn't use a lot of cubes, so probably a strong A over here. I mean, she's not as good as charge heal characters, because charge heal characters are so good, but she's still very good. Like, she has magic defense debuff on her charge, and that's a good skill. Like, charge skills with debuffs, they're always useful. And then on her assault skill, she has special effect, and I think she's one of the few characters to have that effect. So it's an AoE attack, just damage, and then she has a break thing debuff. Yeah, break thing debuff. So literally it just means that when the enemy attacks you and they want to reduce your incarnate, they want to reduce it by a lot. Like, this debuff reduces the amount of incarnate your enemy reduces. Do you get it? Of course you get it. I know you're smart. And then her third skill is AoE heal with stun removal, so it's also useful. And her incarnate has also magic defense debuff, so very useful. And then we have Escan and Easy S. Probably over here because he's not as good as Stasia, Asuna, and Teria Lipa, but he's still very good. Like, he. Why did you? What? Why did I call him a she? It's a he. It's best bro Escan. So he has the highest attack in the game. He has very good speed, and he even has a stackable buff on himself. Like, he's the only character with that buff. Like, whenever he uses an attack, he stacks an attack buff on himself. Like, literally with every attack. You see, he has charge, assault. Well, if you use the charge, you get 80%. Not 80, actually 8%. 80 would be broken actually, so he gets 8% attack buff. And then he uses assault, he gets also 8%, and it's stackable. So first you start at 8%, then it becomes 16, then 24, and it can go up to 30%. So he's broken, freaking broken. So just the charge skill, single target charge skill, and then single target assault skill, and his other assault is just single target short wait time. So when you use it, you can act like in 3 turns or something like that. So it's useful too. Then we have Shada, and she's good actually. Iskan's waifu, best waifu, boyfriend and girlfriend, like couple goals, and probably an S. Yeah, she's the best charge heal character, to be honest. So let's put her on S. Maybe under Iskan actually, or maybe over Iskan, because charge heal characters are always better than other units. So let's talk about her skills. So she has a heal with a defense buff, if I remember correctly, on fire elemental allies. So you see, I told you it's all the same. Like, charge heal characters are all the same, just AoE heal with bonus effect, except for Lifa. She doesn't have bonus effect, but her heal is super strong. And then Cheda's enhance has a bonus effect, and that's the most interesting crit. Yeah, she has a crit buff. But I was saying it's the most interesting charge heal skill because it has a crit buff, like critical damage buff, 10%. So it's always useful to have that. And and then her assault is just damage on single target and gives you a small charge when the enemy is inflicted with continuous damage. And on her incarnate she inflicts continuous damage, and her speed stat is so fucking high, so she's very good. Like, she has speed, she has bonus effects on her abilities, like she's like a combination of Lifa and useless goddess Asuna. Yeah, good useless goddess Asuna. Like, she has strong heal, she is very fast, she has everything, so she's very good. Best charge heal character. Then we have Soulless, not Soulless actually, just straight up Xenon, ordinal scale Xenon, so probably an A for me because she's a glass cannon. Like, she hits hard, but if she takes like what, 5,000 damage or something like that, she gets killed. Like, she gets one-shotted with one attack, one hard hit, and she's dead. So you need to keep her safe, so let's put her on A. And she's very fast too, yeah, her speed stat is very good. Maybe over here under Lisbeth, or maybe over Lisbeth. Yeah, under Lisbeth probably. So she has charge skill with no bonus effects, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if she had bonus effects on her charge or not. Well, once again, you can go check the database. Then her assault skill is just a skill with bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. And her other assault skill, because she has two assault skills, yes, her other assault skill is damage skill with continuous damage and the short wait time. So she synergizes with herself. Like, she has a skill with short wait time that inflicts continuous damage, and another skill with a long wait time, but it inflicts bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. And on incarnate she has the same effect, like bonus damage on enemies inflicted with continuous damage. So we want to inflict continuous damage and then use her incarnate, so she's very good with other characters that inflict continuous damage, so we have a lot of those in the game. Then we have another useless goddess Asuna, but she's good, she's not useless. It's the best useless goddess Asuna. I think S for her. Like, she's the fastest unit in the game right now. Yeah, she's the fastest unit in the game. I think 324 or something like that. So she's very good. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here. Like, she has charge skill with bonus charge on enemies inflicted with a debuff. Like, she has gimmicks with debuffs. Like, right now we're on the debuff power creep, so charge with bonus charge on enemies inflicted with a debuff. And her assault has bonus damage on enemies inflicted with a debuff, if I remember correctly. And her third skill is the debuff skill, because she can debuff, she can deal damage, she can do it all by herself. So it's 10% magic res and physical res debuff, but if it's a light elemental enemy, it becomes 20% and it lasts for 2 turns. So she's very strong, because compared to Fizzle, her buff can be used on all enemies, but this Fizzle, the buff can only be used on water enemies. So maybe they might rework the Fizzle to make it usable on all enemies, like her debuff. That would be better. If they do that, she would be an S. I mean an A, not an S. But right now that Fizzle has a hole in her skill set. So next we have Yu-Gi-Oh, and we're still on the debuff power creep, so maybe an A, because he's very good. Yeah, he's very good compared to other wind units. So let's put him on A. Maybe over here. No, I don't know. Probably over here, right? Yeah, probably over here. Like, he has the charge skill with defense debuff, if I remember correctly, and an assault skill with bonus damage on enemies inflicted with a debuff. It's like Goddess Asuna all over again, to be honest. And then his third skill is 10% defense and magic defense debuff with 20% if it's what's the opposite of wind? I think earth. Yeah, on earth elemental enemies it becomes 20% and it lasts for 2 turns. And I think even on his incarnate he has bonus damage on enemies with a debuff, and I think he has a debuff on his incarnate too. I mean, this Asuna also has a debuff on her incarnate. I forgot to mention it, magic defense debuff, so she's very strong. But I'm not sure about this Yu-Gi-Oh! Incarnate, so go check the database once again. And now we have Lolly Tease, so another free character, and you might have noticed it, but all free characters are lollies. Like, we have Selka, she's a lolly, Sortalena, she's a lolly. What other free character do we have? Oh wait, that's it? Yeah, those are all the free characters that we got in the game. Oh shit. All charge free characters, I mean. Well, anyway, all free characters are lollies, and this one is a B, I think. I think she deserves a B, a very low B, because she's still a free character, she has low stats and stuff. But the interesting part is that her charge skill charges just like other gacha characters. Like, you know, I said previously that free characters' charge skills are kinda weak compared to other characters, where this one is just like a 4-star gacha character charge. It's the same amount. And then she has an assault skill with only damage, I think. And her heal, oh no, it's not damage, or maybe it's just damage, I'm not sure. I think it's just damage, right? Yeah, it's just damage. And then she has a heal with the tear removal, and it's AoE, so it's super strong. And on her incarnate, she's the only character with that effect right now. That's why I put her on B. It has a mana restoration effect. I mean, it's kinda weak, but it's still very good, especially for Cathedral. For Cathedral, you want to use her Incarnate every time because it restores mana, so it's super strong. So maybe I should put her on C actually. But I'm gonna put her on B because she's lolly, she's T, she's waifu. And then Ides, emote Ides, Super Saiyan. Go check my video when I was rolling for her if you didn't already. Go check it right now because she's a straight up ass. Or no, why am I putting her over Stasia? What the fuck is wrong with me? Probably over here. Or over here. I mean, she's very strong, okay? On the S tier, all of them are very strong, so the order doesn't matter, but the Rare Alifa and the Soulless Asuna. No, Soulless Asuna, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck do I keep saying Soulless? I mean Stasia. Those two are uncomparable, like they're God tier. Like they're superior to the other S tier characters. So Ides first the emote character with Super Saiyan mode, then Kagebunshi no Jutsu, she summons clones and stuff and they attack with her and she's freaking broken. Especially with charge yell characters, like she can charge you 80% with one attack if she has emote. Like emote is about, for those who don't know, it's about like doing additional attacks. I don't know if they will give us another effect for other characters, but right now we have two characters with emote like Alice and this Ides. And this Ides, it summons a clone, and when she uses an attack, the clone attacks with her. Even though it does deal a lot of damage, it's still strong because it gives a charge, it gives a break on her assault, and gives everything. Like when you use charge yell on her and you use emote, you can charge 80%. Like with the clone and stuff, it's super fucking strong. So she has a magic res debuff on her charge. She has an assault with just damage, I think. And emote, of course, emote is very good actually. Like you can act right after using emote and gives you bonus effects on your attacks. I mean, it's not bonus effect really, just a bonus attack and that's it, so more damage. And then on her Incarnate, she has a magic res debuff too, so she's all about magic res debuffs. Like on her charge she has magic res debuff, on her Incarnate she has magic res debuff, so she's very strong. And with that, we're done with the tier list. Look at this, is this gorgeous? I mean, there's always some people that don't agree with me on tier lists, but hopefully on this one you will agree, because in Brick tier list I did some mistakes, I admit it, to be honest, but I will update it and correct my mistakes obviously. So if I made any mistakes over here, like if I put the character a bit higher than what they deserve or a bit lower, then tell me in the comments and I'll try to fix it for next tier list. Probably I'll make another tier list when you get the 1 year anniversary or something like that, when you get more units, so stay tuned I guess. And yeah, so tell me what you think about this tier list. Go make your own tier list if you want. Go watch me rolling for Ides if you didn't already. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, ring the notification bell because I upload about SAO ARS every time you get a new event or new stuff or new unit or new waifu or new anything. And I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!